I'm Finn, and I'm a journalism student at Carleton University, and currently I'm living in Ottawa, Ontario. As many of you might know, cases in Ottawa have been rising, cases in Ontario have been rising, and so that's causing a lot of stress on students and the general public. So I thought this might be a good idea to start a vlog on how to stay healthy during the pandemic. This is just the day-to-day things that I do to stay healthy. Other people might do different things, but obviously there's one thing that we should all be doing, and that is following public health guidelines. So that's wearing a mask, washing your hands, sanitizing, maintaining social distancing, and of course maintaining the regulations on how many people can meet at one time. Right now, Ontario is recommending that you stay within your household, but that regulation is constantly being updated, so in order to stay healthy for yourself, you should go and check the regulations on a daily basis to make sure that you are maintaining the proper social circle in order to stay healthy for yourself, your friends, and your family. So continuing to follow public health guidelines, when I go to the grocery store, I obviously wear a mask. The grocery store is pretty much the only place I'm going right now because there isn't very many places open, but also because I feel like it's safe. It's the safest to just stay within your household. So when I go to the grocery store, I go with my roommate. We drive there because I have a car, but if you don't, you can walk or take public transportation. Remember, if you're on public transportation, you must be wearing a mask. So before we go into the grocery store, we put a mask on. We sanitize just to make sure that we're not bringing anything into the store to spread to other people. We get our groceries, pack them up, put them in the back of my car, and then we sanitize again because anything that's in the grocery store we don't want to be taking out and bringing back to our house. Another thing that I do to stay healthy during quarantine is physical activity. Public health is recommending that people stay active. That may not mean obviously you can't go to the gym right now, so that may not mean just doing home workouts. Staying physically active could just be going for a walk in the morning, in the afternoon, evening, whenever you have time. Getting up, walking around your house, doing some stretches, doing some yoga. I personally really enjoy walks because, as many students know, you're trapped inside all day doing online classes. You're constantly staring at a screen. I feel like I stay the healthiest when I go outside and get fresh air. So me and my roommate sometimes go for a walk up to Starbucks to get some drinks. It's a good ending. It helps it so that I have a place to go. I have an end. I know I'm going to walk all the way to the Starbucks and all the way back, so I know exactly how far I'm walking and how much fresh air I'm getting. I also, every once in a while, I like to do a home workout, and I know a lot of people are like, it seems like a lot. You're doing a lot of schoolwork. We have a lot on our plates right now being students that are doing online classes. And so I find what's best is to approach it in a different way, other than being like, I have to do a half-hour workout, I have to continue all these exercises, there's like 20 of them. It seems overwhelming. So what I try to do is do 4. I have 4 exercises that I need to do, and that's it. And just knowing that there's only 4, even though I might do 3 or 4 circuits of those 4, it just makes it feel less like a big task. I prefer to do it in the morning, so that way I start my day. I don't get lazy after my online classes and want to go chill on the couch. I just feel like that's the best for me to stay healthy and make sure that I'm staying physically active. Obviously, another way to stay healthy during the pandemic is making sure you're staying mentally healthy. This is something you're going to hear over and over and over again. It's constantly being put out by the school, by public health, news organizations. You need to stay mentally healthy, and that'll help you stay physically healthy. So what I do to stay mentally healthy is going for walks. Physical activity does help your mental health. I also like to read, take breaks from doing studying, online classes. I like to move away from my room. I go and sit outside on the back deck, or I go and sit on my couch and I read a book. I just chillax. I get off social media because I feel like being on social media and seeing that constant stream of this is what COVID's doing now, this is how bad COVID is, this is how many cases, it's not good for my mental health personally. And so I feel like taking a break from the news and from social media really helps. And obviously, again, go back to staying physically healthy. Public health recommends you eat lots of vegetables, lots of fruit, make sure you eat breakfast, eat regular healthy meals throughout the day. I like to get up in the morning, shower, go grab some fruit, and then I make my main breakfast of the day. Another thing that I would like to say before I end is those are just things that I like to do to stay healthy. Obviously, there's a lot of things in there that public health is recommending, and so those are great recommendations for yourself to stay healthy. Obviously, wearing a mask is mandatory. Washing your hands is just a given. You should be doing that. Also, another thing I would like to say is reading week is coming up. It's going to be a great time for you to relax, de-stress, but also means Halloween. Given the state that the world is in right now, Halloween parties just shouldn't be happening. We shouldn't be meeting in large groups. I know we're students, love to party. I personally love to go out on Halloween. I love to dress up. But that's just shouldn't be happening this year. We need to stay home. There's other things that we can do to celebrate Halloween that don't require meeting in large groups or even leaving your house. Okay, that's all I had to say for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, these are recommendations that come from public health and some things that I like to do to stay mentally and physically healthy during quarantine.